The following review is going to be the full review for the Titan class, the Ark, so stay tuned. RodimusBill here. Today we're going to do a special unboxing of the Transformers Kingdom War for Cybertron Trilogy Titan class Autobot Ark. Now first we're going to take a look at the package. There's the Ark in his robot mode. And then we also have the Ark in the spaceship mode, crash into the volcano. We've got Megatron in his hands. You turn up here, you've got the Nemesis with Starscream. Black Arachne is getting knocked out. You have Air Razor over here. Makes you wonder if the Nemesis will be the next Titan class Ark. This side is just nothing. This side is the Kingdom poster. Everybody knows. You've all seen it by now. This is the UPC, in case anybody wants to scan that. And on the back, we've got the Ark in the robot mode, 26 steps from robot to spaceship. Autobot Mainframe, it's robot, 20 steps to Teletran 1, 17 steps to the command base. You got 2 golden discs, you got Optimus Prime, you got the spy satellite, and then you have a ramp. And now let's unbox it. This is just going to be a quick, this is not going to be the full review. This is just going to be a little unboxing for right now. And then once I get into this guy, we'll do the full review this week. Now let's pull this guy open and see what we've got. Alright, now first things first. He is in the space shuttle mode, which is a lot easier to deal with. There. Get my light out here. We're going to go hands-free. Alright, now, in this box, we've got some blast effects. They're the same as I heard from Jetfire. You've got, let's see, they make 2 big blast effects, and it's molded in a kind of like a dark blue, and they're the same things. We'll put that to the side. Next is right here. It is the instruction booklet, and not only that, but this is that little warning, and we've got the little Optimus Prime right there. That's a good right here. And then we've got the instruction booklet. So real quick, we'll take a look at this. Let's see, Autobot Ark, Mainframe. And their instructions for the Ark. And then you got Mainframe as the command center to robot, and robot Teletran 1. And then you got your golden discs and your spy satellite and everything else. And now, as we take this guy out, let's lift this up. And inside here, you'll notice, are 2 big pieces. These are his knees, I believe. So you can't forget those are packed in there. And then you just bring out the Ark. Oh. And we have the card. Oh, here's the card. It is the Autobot Ark card. And then you peel it out, and it is... Oh, this one's crashed to the mountain. Now, there is a card where he's actually in robot mode. So we got instruction booklet. We got the card. We got the blast effects. We've got that small Optimus Prime. And now the Ark. Now, these we'll put on later during the review. But first, just to make the Ark complete, let's see. You just got to pull this little guy up. Snap that in. And this is the Ark. Now, you flip him over. And we're just going to show you the landing gears. All 3 landing gears. So he sits like that. What else? The ramp. There's the ramp. Like that. And this is just an unboxing, so we're going to show you one more thing. Let's show you Mainframe. Now, from what I've seen and other reviews, you just gotta come here, loosen this up, loosen this up. Whoop, and they do fall off a lot. Okay, pull this up, and this is Mainframe as the command center, and there is Vector Sigma, which I like to take off. There's Vector Sigma, and you have little slots here for the little Optimus Prime to fit in. That's the same size as the Rodimus and Galvatron that comes to Unicron. And real quick, since we're right here, we're going to take a look at that little spy satellite dude that revived all the Transformers. And we'll take a look at more of this later. This is just going to be a quick unboxing and see what's in the box. And that is the Ark. Let's see. And you have those clear through windows, so you just drop this guy in here. Put that there. Put that there. And all in all, pretty nice, heavy figure. My son already played with them a little and noticed these things do pop out easy. I wish they'd put pins in here and not use friction hinges. But that is it for the Ark. Now, real quick, there is the front of the Ark. So you can look inside the command center. You got the little turrets, you got the Autobot symbol, you got the cool tower. Back here, you got the jets, where yes, you can put these in here, but they don't like to stay. There you go. And we'll come around here. Again, you got all these little guns, but none of them move. And there's the bottom of him. And we'll do just one quick, we'll do the ramp real low, so we can see what it looks like. There's the ramp. Pretty cool. Alright, and that's going to be it for the unboxing. Stay tuned for my full review coming in a few days. Once I master this guy, alright, check out RodimusBill. Like me, check out my Facebook page. Like, subscribe, turn on notifications. And I shall see you this week in a few days with the full review. RodimusBill out. Stay tuned. And now for the full review. Now, these are the two pieces that we pulled out of the cardboard. Now, they have a small tab and a big tab. So what you do is, this is where you put the big tab in, and the small tab goes there. So, you gotta do a little building. So you just gotta, oops, slide that there. So this right here will go there. See, this piece will go in here, and you just want to squeeze it, snap it in, and that side's done. Now let's do the same for the other side. Let's go up a little and then down. So we line up those tabs, and now he's built. Next thing you want to do is take your fingers in this hole, open this up, flip this out. This also helps lock these two pieces together. And then we come over here, flip up all the landing gear, and now the Ark is all set to display and play with. And it's a pretty cool Ark. And we're going to go through the Ark again, but more detailed. Okay, you come along at the front. It's orange. You got some cool guns right here. You've got the see-through cockpit right there, which we'll show off in a minute. And you've got some yellow paint. You got some battle damage. You got some blue, Now you notice on here, we're going to show you, you got two tabs here for the blast effects. So those are two there. And you've got one back here. And I don't believe there's any more. So yes, we do have hollow pieces, but I know there's a third-party upgrade kit that takes care of that. All these little, none of the turrets move. They don't turn or anything. as we keep rotating. Now I know this looks yellow on my camera, but it's a pretty good match to the orange. And you got the Tampograph Autobot symbol. It's not a sticker. You got some more detail in here. You got the gray, blue, and the black for the thrusters. Let's zoom in on the, I guess, the little tower. I thought this was a bridge, but this is the bridge. So that's pretty cool. And that hides away like I showed you before. Now you got more of those turrets. And again, you've got one there and two, as MGO calls, bloosh points. Let's see. So he's actually pretty detailed. I like it. And then to flip him over, you've got the black landing pad. You got some blue here. You got these are silver. And you've got the ramp. So we're going to close them up, turn them around. And let's look at the thrusters. Nice, bright, and blue. Actually, we're going to go real low for this. And here you want to push up, and it hits those down. And notice they've got the hydraulics. Kind of reminds me of the Millennium Falcon. And then you just push that back up. And that's how you open and close that. Let's see. Yeah, I kind of wish that wasn't hollow. But all in all, a very nice spaceship mode. And then, of course, we've got these blast effects. So there's 6 pieces all together. And we're just going to put them in the engines. Now, they don't stay in the engines that good. Someone said they're not deep enough. So we could put them there. See, they don't stay in that good. But we'll get some of Skylinks' ones. Even though they're different color, you can do that. So there we have all 4 engines on fire. Now, one more thing I want to show you is, okay, this is the core class figure. Some people say the core class is the best for the Teletran 1. But then I want to bring my dollar store figures. These I got at the dollar store. And there's 6 different kinds. And then we're going to bring in the world's smallest Transformers. So this gives you a little idea on the different sizes. And then this is the little Optimus Prime that they give you. He's the same size as the Rodimus and Galvatron. And so that, I don't mind these or this guy. Because when you turn it around, right, and you have that ramp, I can't see this guy walking up that big ramp. That just doesn't make it. Now I could see Optimus on this size or this Optimus walking up the ramp. But these are, just wanted to show you with all these little dudes. And that, I believe, is the main arc. Now we're going to do is look at Mainframe. Now, this part is going to be a pain in the neck. Actually, you know what? Let's see if we could fit a core class figure in here. Let's see if Optimus could fit in here. Maybe if he was in vehicle mode, but I doubt it. Alright, now we're going to take a look at Mainframe. To get to Mainframe, this is one of my few complaints about this figure. To get to Mainframe, you've got to loosen up these right here. Now the problem is they pop off. You see this little tab here? You get with your finger, and you're only supposed to loosen it like that much. Okay, come along here, and you see they pop off. They're friction hinges. But once you got them loose, you come here. Well, first you could there. You can move the top, And then you can lift this whole thing up, and that is how you access Mainframe. And this, whoops. This is Mainframe's command center mode, I call it. This is command center mode. And you take the little Optimus Prime and you put them in these little squares. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So now Prime is on the bridge, or you can put them looking out the window. Let's see if we can get really... I don't know where I'm going to put this guy so I don't lose him. I think I had him taped to the card and keep where all my other cards are. But you get the point. And this, some people calling it a holographic center. I'm calling this Vector Sigma, because later on in Teletran 1, he's got a picture of Vector Sigma. So I like putting Vector Sigma in the Ark. And let's look at the... It's got some cool etching in here. You've got like a circle where the bridge is on. You've got control panels here. You got control panels here. All in all, he's a pretty little, neat little figure. There's Sky Spy. And when you open these up, you've got both of the golden discs, which we'll explain later. So now let's get Mainframe into robot mode. And then we'll work on the Ark. So what you want to do is these pegs release from this tab. So the legs, and pull them down. Release that, and pull the legs down. And at this point, you could rotate them at the wrist, at the waist. You could take the Sky Spy out if you want. Now the feet are right here. You just got to unhook this and extend this out just to turn the feet around, and then you collapse everything back in. Same thing with the other side. You want to unhook this. There you go. Flip the leg around, and then you'll see how this all snaps in later. So now you've got half the Mainframe. Now let's get his arms. So you want to take this, and this whole back will extend. See that joint? So let's flip his head up, turn it around, and now what we'll do is we'll push this lower. So everything nice and everything looks nice and neat. So on the arms, you want to take these, rotate them so you can expose the fists, snap it back, pull the arm down, and rotate it so the elbow is straight. The other hand, same thing. Pull that down, flip that up, push it down, and rotate it. Now, it doesn't give you much clearance, but that is Mainframe. Now, he does have light piping in the eyes. You can see a little. His head is on a ball joint. He barely moves up and down, but he can go 360. The arms, you could do a 360 if you just put it out to the side like that. And they go up the 90-degree bend, and this rotates. Now careful, it's a mushroom joint. Sometimes they pop out. Other arms the same way. You got 360 at the waist again. The feet, a little more than 90. The back, this panel gets in the way, and you can do the whole split. So you got 90-degree knee bend, rotation at there, and the feet, unfortunately, no rocker. And that is Mainframe. And Mainframe is pretty cool. You've got the Autobot symbol and the yellow chest right there. He's got some silver, some gunmetal gray, some orange. He's got some stickers there. He's got some on his feet. He's got the gray there. He's got a big backpack. And I wouldn't worry about Teletran 1. It's in there pretty good. Now, just for a real quick comparison on this guy, we're just going to show you we'll bring in Hot Rod, Deluxe, and Optimus. So he's taller than Deluxe and shorter than a Voyager. And we'll do more comparisons later. And here is little Optimus and Sky Spy, the little one, the little satellite that reawakened all the Autobots and made them into their cars. You got the little wings here. You got a little peg here. But I don't know if, I guess you can do it that. Well, and this doesn't fit. There's no way to put this guy on the Ark or on Teletran 1. I know, again, in the third party, they've got a little adapter where you can fit this on that. But again, this is where they made another mistake by not putting this guy in. But that could be corrected. And Mainframe has a third mode, Teletran 1. So what we're going to do is, again, the feet, we're going to, well, first let's hide the face again. First what we'll do is come back here, turn the face around, push this down, and we'll move this back up like that. What we're going to do is rotate the waist back to where it was. Now these, you pull out and you extend it like that, and you turn the feet. So pull out, extend this, turn the feet, put them together. And now what you want to do is, you see these like U-shaped things? They're going to go around the knees. So you're going to have them angle it, and you're going to put that right in there. There. So he is sitting at an angle. And then we're going to come back here and push this little tab up. Hopefully this won't fall off because these are on friction hinges too. And they just slide up like that. And it goes, see, on top of that one. And that is, he's starting to be like Teletran 1. Now, you take this and you unfold this. Whoop, and you unfold this. Maybe I should have done that. I think you do this first before the feet. So, keep that in mind. We'll do the feet last. So, there's Teletran 1, and we got the golden discs. We'll pop these out for storage real quick. We'll just pop these out. Now we're almost done, and he's starting to take shape. Move the arms up. You move the arms up. Again, let's fold this out. Put the hands in. And now what you're going to do is you're going to put this tab in there. And then you've got this tab is going to slide in here. And you got to get creative. So you just got to angle this arm. And you just got to... There we go. And that is one arm. And the other arm is, again, put that in there. Rotate the arm. Push that in. And as soon as we do this, there, now that's good. Pretty good. Now let's see. So actually, this is easier if you do it. Huh. Oh. So that, okay, so that's an easier way to do it. And there is Teletran 1. Like I said before, there is a third party where you could just attach something right here and he sits there. But, I mean, you really can't, I guess you can do that. I mean, it's not the greatest, but... And in Teletran 1, the detail is astounding. Get all this etched in. And then you've got the world. You've got the matrix. You got a couple of graph bars. You got the Ark. There is the last Autobot face, or in this case, the Ark's face. And this is Vector Sigma, and this is the key to Vector Sigma. That's the one that brought the aerial bots and Senecons to life. That's why I think that this is Vector Sigma. And then you got some more controls here. And a lot of people think that this guy is scaled nice. But I think that's too high, and I think this is too low. So there's got to be, I mean, you know, I could see Wheeljack. I remember Wheeljack and them working this. So And that is how those guys line up. So that is Teletran 1. I mean, it doesn't look that from the side or the back, but it's amazing they actually made Teletran 1 into a figure. All right, now for the transformation. Now, you know what? We're going to do some vehicle-to-vehicle comparisons real quick. We're going to close this up. All right, and the first vehicle-to-vehicle we're going to do is we're going to bring in fellow Spaceship Skylynx. Whoops. And that is Skylynx, the Autobot's new shuttle. Here we go. So that is the Commander class Skylynx. And then we're going to bring in Rocket Mode Omega Supreme. So that is the 2 Autobot shuttles and rockets that they used to get around with, because the Ark, once it crash landed in the first 2 seasons, it was never shown again. And we're going to bring in Core Class Optimus, and we're going to see if Core Class Optimus can drive up his ramp. And there he is. And now we've got Core Class Optimus Prime driving up the ramp and then flying out of the Ark. All right, I think that's all the comparisons we'll do for now. Now let's transform the Ark. Okay, I had to move my setup a little around because this guy is so big. Okay, to transform, first we've got to put this down. You just fold this over, shut that up, and then move the light. What we're going to do is come back here and put all these down, and then we got to come up. It's taping, yep, and unlock these. And what we're going to do is lift this whole thing up. This, we're just going to, now these 2 tabs go into these 2 holes, so we're just going to condense that and lock that in. Yep. And then turn them around. And there's the last Autobot. So, we're going to lift this up. These we're going to fold in and fold in again, and we're going to stop right there for now. Then you're going to take the arms, and we're going to move these arms up. Now, what's going to happen is you're going to move these into that slot, and then there's going to be something that folds into that little area right there. So we're going to move these up. You'll see this square tab is going to go into that hole. So we're going to pull this up like that, and then we're going to move, and this whole gray piece is going to fit in the sides. So what you want to do is push this in, and that arm is done. Other side, remember that tab goes into that hole, and then we're going to, as we're doing, we're going to push this like down and around to that work. Oh, and then I forgot this part. We're going to fold these over, push these down, and now you're going to have these grooves. This, you're going to have, these are going to lock in to here. So you got these are going to lock into here, and then these are going to lock into the side of this. Can you see that? Here's what I'm talking about. So you push that in, push down here, and that is all good. So we're going to rotate the arm, Autobot symbols forward. Okay, take these, pull these out and down. Now what's neat here is as you pull the hand down, this is going to fill in this whole area. See, so it does fill in a lot of that. And then we'll do the other side. we're going to do out and down. All right, move the hand out. Now, you want to rotate it so the elbows are here, like that, and rotate, oops, oh, that's the new one. See, everything pops off in this guy. Okay, so we got one hand done. Pull this down, rotate this around, rotate the hand. So now, that is the Ark so far. Everything good? All right, now we're gonna rotate this entire thing 180 degrees. And I think we're gonna lay this down. We're gonna move around a little bit. Move the camera down. Move the light down. So, what we want to do is actually, we didn't need to do that yet. Yeah, we did. So, we're going to split the legs. Alright, and we're going to move this out. Again, as these legs come out, it's going to fill some of that in. And then rotate the leg like this. Okay, we're going to do the same on the other end. Pull this out. Rotate this whole thing 90 degrees. Swing it down. Swing the other one down. And then on the feet, you're just going to fold the feet up. This groove is going to fit right in the foot. It's going to snap in. Same thing on the other side. And we are done with the Ark in his robot mode. There you go. And he's a big guy. Definitely a big guy. And I think we're just going to go freehand with him. Going to look at that face. I'm going to look at the arms. He's blue. He's orange. You got the nice Autobot tampograph, so it's not stickers. Go down to the chest. Pretty neat. And then the other arm. Going to go down. Now notice right here, this looks like the Autobot symbol. See the mouth? These are the eyes. That looks like the Autobot symbol. I don't know if that was forced or just a coincidence. And then you go down the feet. There's that Autobot symbol on there. Got the gray toes. Those blue thrusters are beautiful. And then you go down like that. And then we'll go back here to get him in the shot. Side profile. The back, he's only got the little backpack right there. That's not too bad. There you go. And then other side, and now he is, yes he is. This does stick out a little, but that's not much you can do about it. And that is the Ark. Now, for articulation, the arm does do a whole 360 degrees. These do ratchet out. You've got 90 degree, more than 90 degrees on the arms, and the hands do rotate, and you can move the hands and you can move the thumb. The head, you really can't do 360 because it hits the back, but you could almost do a 360. Oh, there you go. And you can't move it up and down, which is a shame, but these feel like they're gonna break. Other arm, same way. You've got waist rotation. Now the feet, we're gonna do the leg more than 90 up, more than 90 back, the whole split, and we're gonna do the knee more than 90. Not much on the ankle rocker, which is a little disappointment too. But let's get this guy back. Let's see. These ratchets are nice and strong. There. And that is the Ark. Now, what we're going to do, let's get Teletran 1 back into robot mode.